All right, let's get started. These are called no fail Dutch doors. So this is all the things that you need to do this project. You need a journal, whatever washi tape you like, your markers and pens and stickers and a gyro cut or just a pair of scissors, a cutting mat. And I also have some quote stickers that I'll do for like final touches. All of these things are going to be linked in the description if you want to, go get any of this stuff that you see for yourself. I'm going to set that out there. Okay, now to make Dutch doors, the thing that you want to be looking for in your stickers is, let me show you. You want stickers that when they're on the same, what am I trying to say? They're mirror images of each other. So you're gonna look for stickers that have a certain shape, like see how these the butterfly goes, it's curved over there. Well, that's gonna be an easy shape to mirror because you're just gonna put another butterfly that's sort of curved the same way. So my point is that like using this sticker for one of your Dutch doors might be tricky because it is not just a generic shape. There's a bunch of different, actually that one probably wouldn't be terrible because it's not really defined. Let me see if I can get you. This is gonna be a great Dutch door. Oops, because look, it's just basically a circle. So you can put another circle on the back side of it. Obviously, these basic generic shapes are wonderful for making Dutch doors. When you get into more intricate stickers, those are a little bit tricky. Like this Eeyore might be hard because part of the sticker goes out where his little tail is. Let me get it lifted. And so that would be a difficult sticker to match on the back side. Okay, I'm just gonna get started and you'll see what I mean as we go. I'm so excited because this is my first spread in this new Archer and Olive journal. This is a B5. It's a little bit larger than your average journal, and that's why I like it for the creative journal parts. So I leave the front page blank for now. I'll go back and make some sort of a cute little title page for it later. But to start, for creative spreads, I skip a page. So Dutch doors, I'm so excited about this. Another little tip to share is that most of these sticker books, the stickers come either on clear paper like this or white paper like this. It's just, obviously there's a personal preference involved. What I like about using the white paper is that you can put your washi tape down and just put this directly over the top. It doesn't show through. So I think I'm gonna shoot for using mainly white stickers in this one. These are washi tapes that I got from, these are actually Archer and Olive too. And I believe this was Archer and Olive as well. They did a little subscription box and the theme was bees. So when I do these spreads, I like to make the thin washi on the first door and then thicker as we go, or the same size even. So if I'm gonna do if I'm gonna have 3 tapes, that means I'm gonna count, this will have the thin strip, this will have the average strip, and then this will be the back page. I think I'm gonna start on the back and work my way forward. Sometimes I get lost in my imaginings and I mess up. So I'm gonna try not to do that. Those are gonna go back here. So even though the whole point of this video is to show you how I do Dutch doors, I'm gonna start, it's not gonna be Dutch doors for my first thing. This is just the back. I'm making basically the back part of the spread here. think I plan to use this whole sheet, so I'm just going to take it out of here. These little sticker tweezers are also from Archer and Olive. You can get them in many places though. I got a lot of positive feedback when I showed you my creative journal, the pink one. If you haven't seen that flip through, I'll link that in the, it'll be at the end screen of this video. And so you can go back and watch the flip through of my original journal like this that's full, that I'm graduating out of. And I actually have a few more spreads in there to fill up before I'll start writing in this one. But, you know, my theory, pre-decorate your pages. This whole little, this is going to be the margin, and it's just going to be a little sticker collage. That's what I'm seeing. When I flipped through the journal and my other one and showed you what I had done, what do you think? Should I do blue for this border or pink? I'm gonna do blue. The flowers run a certain direction, which is like the opposite. I normally peel it off with my left hand, but if I do that, the flowers will be upside down. So I need to go this way. So picking, I don't want to cover up those, but I guess I'm going to a little bit. Put that there. I use an old credit card to tear my edges with. It's just handy. Okay, so this is the back, absolute back of the spread. So now my first door, we'll come back and mess with that, but not for right now. Now, the first door where I'm going to do an intricate cut on it is going to be this page. And since I want that much to show, let me put a little mark on which, wait a second, it needs to go inside of that. There we go. I'm going to use the other tape that kind of matches it. It's got this foil on there. This is kind of old. I doubt that they still have this at Archer and Olive, but whatever they have is beautiful, and so I would recommend it. Like, you can't go wrong with them. Okay, so that is going to be that. Now is what I want to do. I'm going to save these to do some decorating at the end. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is, if I'm going to have 1, 2, these are going to be, I'm going to do these like the little squares. This is why it's no fail, because it's easy, okay? So you're going to put your stickers down and you're going to have some of it hanging over. Yeah, we're cutting this, remember? So you're going to put your little stickers, whichever one. Tigger, he's my favorite. You know what I could do is make them go like, that's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna pull this one up. I'm gonna give it a little bit of a funky dimension. So put your little cutting mat back there. Now, if you have one of these gyro cutting tools, use it. If you don't, guess what? You can't use it, but you can use scissors. So we're gonna use scissors to cut like this. But I'm gonna use this because it's here. Although these are not great with straight edges. It's probably better to use scissors. I think I'm going to. Okay. Here's one little flap. So now you flip it over. You use more of your little rectangle stickers. And look, we have exactly 3 here. These all have. Oh, there's more fall ones. Okay, that's good. That's good. First, I almost forgot, we gotta do the washi tape. That's the top. See, we'll lay your tape back down again. Put it off. Now, a little back. This is actually these little rectangles are supposed to be the backing that you would like layer another decorative sticker on top of. So I'll put something. Oops, I'll put something else on top of it when we get down to the decorating of the pages. Once I know how many stickers and stuff I have left. There's nothing worse than using up all your stickers before you're done, and you get to the end, you're like, well, poo. I didn't leave enough there. That one probably needs to scoot over a little bit. Did you ever hoard stickers? I used to hoard them. Like I was afraid to use them or something. Like, they're so pretty, I don't want to use them. And then you get in a situation, it's like you have so many stickers that it's hard. Like, it's obvious that you have a problem with hoarding. So for a while, I instituted a no buy on stickers. I was like, no, you're not buying them until you use up what you have. And then you know what that did? It forced me to like do more things, do more creative things, because I wanted to buy stickers. And I was like, well, you're gonna have to use up these, so you better get creative, sister. And I did. I got creative. I have a hard time getting that to line up the way I want it. Okay, I'm happy with that. I'm satisfied. So I'll go back and put something like more dominant on there. But for now, there's one page. Now we got one more to do. This one. So this will be the first one. And I really wanted to use that circle, that big fat Winnie, that chunky Winnie the Pooh circle one that I showed you a minute ago. It was like way at the front. These will be so easy. I tore that one a little bit. But I need to put the washi tape down. But I just want to get an idea of, I think I'm going to put him like right there. Okay. But first, where's the next washi? I got a lot of stuff going on here. So now I'm kind of gauging by where that one left off is right there, right? I'm going to put my tape on that strip. And don't pull your tape real tight. Be loose. Let it lay down where it wants to, because if you pull it real tight, it's going to pucker your page. Ain't nobody got time for that. Okay. What I'm thinking I might do, though, is do 2 strips of it. I know I said I put the thin one on front, and here I go. It's thin, and I'm making it thick. But I think I just want more gold. I want more showing. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so that's going to be the light. We'll cut that there, but first let's put our cute little poo down. What did I say I wanted to put him? Should I just put him? I'm going to put him kind of down there. He's going to go right here. Dadgummit. I tore that. I'm going to repair him, though. Let's just lay him down. Nobody will know. Okay, there. All right, now get my little gyro cut. I'm going to cut around here. It's sort of a wavy circle, but I think that it'll be easy to match up. And cut this. See, that's cute. That's cute. Okay, so I'm going to flip this over, do the side. Oops. I got a situation. I got too much stuff on my desk right now. I need to do some organizing. Put this here. Here we go. Okay. So at the when I first started making these videos in my channel, there's a place on there for a poll, you know, a survey, take a poll. And this was one of the options, you know, creative journal, like the stickers and all that stuff. And really it got the least amount of votes. So this is really from the viewers that come to my channel. This is the thing they're least interested in, evidently. But you know, I love to do this, and so I'm going to keep making these little videos, because I'm going to keep making these journals for myself, so I might as well share what's going on, you know? Okay. I need to get something dark on the background so I can see how this lines up. I love to use these big creative journals. This is my morning, like, quiet time devotional journal. That's how I use it. And so pre-decorating like this for that purpose is just, it's fun for me. I love to sit down in the morning and open it up, and it's all cute, you know? Okay, so I have blue here, so I kind of want to just do the same blue tape here and then some more stickers there so that it looks sort of like that. And I found that other sheet in here of fall stickers. This sheet has some like foil on it. Those are cute. And it looks like I went over about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 spots basically. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm gonna put it right there. So if you're wanting to see, did I already say that? Oh, it goes on this side. The other journal that was this size and it's pink, I did a flip through. It has more of these types of spreads in it. If you want to get ideas for how you could decorate yours. And I'll put that at the end of this video. There'll be a a little link that you can go back and you can click on that if you want to see that. It's pretty fun. I'm going to go ahead and do another. These are the same. It's just another strip. It fills up this space a little bit. In the gold. Now I have all 3 tapes over here. Let's see what it's going to look like when it's closed. See, that's going to look cute. And now I'll put some more poo stickers there. I'm going to trim off this edge. Okay, I'm going to use up some of these first. I'm not a big fan of, like, Halloween is, I don't do Halloween, whatever, but I love fall. I'm gonna spread these out. Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna save some of these leaves to put in the little scripture boxes. I'm not gonna use all of those. Let's see what we have over here. We got this cute little poo with the foil on it. And then Piglet, he's so cute. Here we go. These stickers are from, Happy Planner did a baby something. It has something to do with, you know, like planning for your baby, like pregnancy planner, I think is what it was. And so these stickers match that. So be looking at things that you don't, like you might just zoom on past. You're like, yeah, I don't need a pregnancy planner, but you can look at the accessories that go with it. I'm like, ooh, but I do like Winnie the Pooh. And so that's kind of how this whole thing worked. I shouldn't. Let me move these. I want to put some flowers there. I like these little flowers. Okay. Okay, so the edges are basically decorated. I'll go back and fill these in with little sprinkles of things here and there. But I also said I wanted to put something a little bit more interesting. That looks cute. Honey. On these. You know what? I put that honey pot upside down. Why didn't you say something? Remember, I was struggling and struggling to get this goofy thing on there straight. I was putting it on upside down anyhow. Good grief. Okay. Let's see. That looks cute, doesn't it? I think so. Okay, let me see if I have anything that has some foil that I can put on this side, because I put a bunch over there. It sort of snuck up on me. Okay, I raised my camera up a little bit so you could see more of my area here, because I feel like I'm flipping through these stickers and you can't even see what the choices are. So, I got these 2 stuck on my fingers I need to do something with. I don't want to use that one. I changed my mind. But I wanted to put something with gold and all that stuff over here. So I'm gonna lift this up and change it and put some with sparklies. I'll use this somewhere else. Those are not even attached to anything. Oh, that's a good idea. There's a way to get some sparklies on this side. Let's see, where else are they? Here's another one. Let's see if there's another. I think there is. Oh, look, there's a bee. Lizzie B's Journals. That's me. Put that right there. There's another one. Turn it around a little bit. Okay. Okay, let's try trim off some of these edges. I just can't stop. I keep seeing little holes in there that I want to put a sticker on. So please hold. Let me do that. Alrighty, now. So now to set it up like for my actual use, I want to have a box of some sort that I can write whatever the scripture verse is that I'm going to be journaling and praying about. Okay, these are wrong. The pastel and the neutral. I'll link these with the other stuff that I'm gonna link for you in the bottom. So if you wanna buy them, you can. I don't have like an affiliate code or anything like that. So I know that they do have an affiliate program. But I'm so new that nobody's gonna let me be their affiliate right now. So you can kind of search around to see if you can find a code on somebody else's Instagram account or channel or whatever. So what I like to do is, I'm gonna pick this beige one. And now's the time to use up the last of like the little odds and ends that you have, because you can use them to decorate your little box. So I'm gonna put that there lightly because I'm not totally committed. No, yeah, probably. I'm gonna do that there. And now kind of put some, just use up the rest of your stickers. Remember how I told you in here that they weren't really big enough to write on for your scripture writing or whatever? But these right here, which are for planners, those are a good size for you to put your date. So I'll put the scripture, the verse, and then whatever the date is, and then start writing. Start writing about it. So there's that page. Now I'm gonna do the same thing over here. Let's find another one that's kind of in the right color family. I like this size, but they have all these various sizes, and so it's kind of, there's not always a whole bunch of what you want. That one is a bit dark. Let me look in the pastel one. So I'm gonna put this in my drawer of sticker like odds and ends. What I'm thinking about doing is, I wonder if I should do this. I'm gonna say it anyway, I don't know. What I'm thinking about doing is dedicating like the last, this whole section to just whenever you end up with a one-off and you just don't know what to do with it, and to make just call this a collage. And it would be all the stickers that are in this book. I think I'm gonna do that. I convinced myself. So instead of holding on to this one random sticker that I may or may not ever use, I'm just going to, that's kind of big enough to be a focal point, and then I could do other things sort of around it. So This is gonna be my sticker collage page. I just decided I should probably spread them around so that, does this make you anxious? It kind of makes me anxious that like, you're just putting stickers down with no rhyme or reason, like just all willy-nilly. Yes, I am. It'll be kind of like a junk journal spread where you don't really know what your plan is until it's done. So I'm gonna cut these, trim this edge on this. And now, two more things. I wanted to put, let me get these out of the way. I wanted to put some of these verse stickers just because I like the way they look. And they're on white, see? So that means you can color them in to sort of coordinate with your spread. I got these at So Gracefully Broken. There'll be a link to her shop too. It's a small sticker shop. And so if you buy something from her, will you put in the notes that you saw it here? I just like for her to know that, you know, we're all supporting each other in this planner and journal community. I like this Love Never Fails. I'm gonna do this one. This is a mild liner. It doesn't have the name on it because I think this is one that was actually from Japan. The other ones have a name. Like this one is called Olive. But before I started recording, I checked to see what markers matched the best. And so that's why I only have a few sitting out. That makes, and then here we go, Let Your Light Shine. I'll do that one. This is that olive one I was just talking about. You could obviously just leave these wide if you didn't want to color them, but they take colored pencil. They take pretty much any color. I mean, even those distress inks, if you have those. I don't know where to put it now that I got so excited about making it. I'm just gonna put it down there. Where's that other one? There it is. Okay. Did I put that one? No, I'm just gonna put it right here. I'm gonna put it in the middle. That's good. And then one more. So as I said, this is a new channel. I'm just a baby, a couple months old. And really appreciate it if you would subscribe, and not only subscribe, but like watch my videos. But tell me what you like to, tell me what kind of videos you like to watch, because of course I'm gonna make the videos of me doing the things that I normally do, which is this. I mean, this is just what I do. Whether or not I was gonna put it on YouTube or not, I would still do it. So I will continue to make these types of things, but I am really curious about like what other types of videos you're interested in. There's my other playlists include like prayer journaling and gratitude journal. And one is called faith journaling, and that's, right now I just have a scripture memory video in there. That's something that I love to do. I like to memorize verses, and I write scripture, like I write scripture writing. So I need to do more videos about that, or I'd like to. Of course, junk journaling is one of my favorite things to do as well. Bible study. Okay, finishing touches is what I'm doing now. I'm going to use this little corner rounder. And if you don't have one of these, then don't. This is like optional. Obviously, this whole thing is optional. I can't even get it in there to get that one rounded, so I'm going to have to use my scissors for that. But I kind of like it because the journal itself has rounded pages, and I just think it looks like finished. Although I will confess that there's plenty of times that I forget to do it. I don't remember to round the corners every time, so it obviously must not be that important to me. But I do think it looks a little bit better. Let's see how I'm going to do this one without butchering it. What do you think? So here it is. So this will be basically only 1, 2, 3 days of journaling. Unless I'm not writing very much, and then I can make it go a little bit further, but I feel good about that. And if I only fix it up 3 days at a time, then that means I get to do more spreads in a week's time. And I love making these, so the flip through of my earlier journal, that video is right here if you want to go back and watch it and get caught up.